Hi friends, happy Monday. Greetings from my kitchen. Greetings from my hutch, which I don't have my mandala uh, tapestry cover throw on right now because your girl is lazy. I actually was gonna film from the lake today, being that it's not the first day of spring, but it's the first day of April and it's beautiful out, but it's very, very windy, so the sound would be terrible. And it's also quite cold for April 1. So it still feels like winter. I just wanted to come on real quick and say hi. It's around noon and I work at 2 to 8, so it's a nice short day today. Um, just took a shower, put some makeup on, pulled my hair back. I don't know how the ring light works in natural daylight, but we're just winging it. We're winging it every day. The concert was amazing last night. It was fun to drive there because I drove through like Greenwich, Connecticut and all these really cool, beautiful towns, farmhouse after mansion after farmhouse after mansion. And so we skirted around into Connecticut and then we were spit right back out into New York, Port Chester, which is a charming old port town, hence the name. And the theater was just a beautiful venue. I mean, it was built in 1924. I didn't want to show too much of it last night because I'm not really sure how copyright rules work. And also, I didn't feel like getting a bunch of strangers in there, which I think is rude to them. And just was focusing on the music and having a good time. And it was great. It was fun to hang out with my friend, although he's not feeling great today. And so we didn't wind up going yesterday to. I keep forgetting it's Monday. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like a beat behind here. Um, we were going to go see my daughter and the grandboys yesterday, but he wasn't feeling good, and I really needed a day to rest also. But Indigo Girls were awesome. If you're not familiar with their music, and you love kind of an indie, folk, rock, almost slightly southern type of music, I suggest giving them a listen on YouTube or Spotify or whatever. Um, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos last night and this morning, and it's really wild what's going on. I mean, it really is. It's just getting like the drama is getting more and more intense with Amberlyn Reed and Chantal. Um, I wish I could say with all sincerity that like I'm concerned about them. I feel kind of apathetic, and it's not that I don't care from like a human point of view, but I'm also just exhausted with caring about them. Not that we shouldn't care about strangers or our fellow man in general, but it's like banging your head against a brick wall. And they're both incredibly predictable. Their videos follow that cycle of I'm gonna diet, I need your support, wish me well, and then they diet for like 10 minutes or a day or two, or they go on a really crazy water fast or grape fast or whatever, and all the while I know that they're actually eating off camera. I mean, I don't know that, but that's what I'm opining, that's what's going on. And you just never hear of any success. So I don't see why these girls, if they're these women, if they're sincere and truthful about wanting to lose weight, why they don't do what like Shannon did and just get off YouTube for a while, get your shit together, come back on, and then you can say, "Told you so," and then it would shut up all the haters, lock, stock, and barrel. Like, but instead it's you know, carrot on the stick, dangling their viewers and subscribers along, and manipulating our sympathies and our concern, and poo-pooing any good advice and focusing on the hate comments, some of which I also think are fabricated and not a good example, really, of why people get so frustrated with them. Chantal, in her latest video, was actually talking about going into a psychiatric unit or something. And I've known, being bipolar myself, that she's been spinning completely out of control. But to have someone come on and make a video, I'm out of control, is like, it's like, okay, Captain Obvious, like, and I'm not judging her for that, because food addiction is a very real addiction. And I'm not even judging people for starting something and failing, because I've done that a million times. Um, what bothers me is not their weight or even their health. I mean, as I said before, from a humanitarian standpoint, yeah, it is concerning to watch somebody hurting themselves. What bothers me the most as a YouTube subscriber and viewer, I mean, I haven't subscribed to them for a very long time, but it's the manipulation and the dishonesty and just pulling people along into their drama and then getting snippy and angry and sarcastic and just heinous with the attitude, only to them then come on like clockwork and either be crying or saying I screwed up, or oh, I'm sorry guys, or like now I'm going to try this and do this. Chantal's not even letting that medication she was prescribed, she's not even giving it a chance. It takes sometimes a month for it to really work into your system. And if she's on a regular antidepressant, now I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, but what I've been told by my many doctors over the years is that if you're bipolar, you should be on a bipolar medication, not on a straight SSRI, which can actually kick you into either more severe depression or mania. And her eating binges, which have been really extreme lately, I can't even watch them, in my opinion, have been mania driven. I don't think she's exactly the same as Amberlynn. I think Amberlynn is... I can't figure her out at all. I think she's just borderline personality disorder and milking the victim card for all it's possibly worth. And, we'll just have to see what happens. I'm going to participate in the boycott. I've already unsubscribed to them. I try to not give them any views. The last time Chantal posted, and I put a few comments on there, and they weren't mean. They were just thoughtful comments, my truth, my opinion, about her laissez-faire, glib attitude. She deleted them. So, to me, that means the truth hurts, right, sister? Like, I can't stand when people are glib about their health just because they're young. My father died at 38. I can't just blame his weight, but he was obese, and he died of a heart attack. And I'm a big hypocrite because I'm smoking, but, So, it is what it is. It's not fun anymore. It's not even remotely entertaining. It's sad. It's tragic. It makes me feel guilty watching because I feel like I'm part and parcel to the whole train wreck, I feel bad for the people in their lives that it's affecting, because it must be affecting them in some way. And if it's not, that's tragic too. If Eric and Ricky and Becky don't care about her, that's pretty sad. If BB doesn't care about Chantal, and if it's all just about Muckbang money, at this point, the two of them are really catering to their feeder community. I'm absolutely convinced of that, and I'm convinced that these individuals who are pretty sick in their own right are giving these ladies tons of money to debase themselves on camera and kill themselves with food. So, that's all I really have to say. Kind of boring today. I'm kind of low energy. I want to do a few things around my house before I have to go to work and answer some emails, and I have some more stuff I have to FedEx over to the production company for the documentary, which is happening this summer, and I'm really nervous about it, I won't lie. Still having second thoughts about doing it, but it's all out there now. I signed away the releases. It's going to be shown. So that should make for an interesting summer for me when that airs. And that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for liking and subscribing and watching me. It's just a little snapshot into my relatively boring life, but I like to keep things current by coming on and saying hello every day. Okay guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Have a good day. Don't play any April Fool's pranks on anybody. Not nice. I say that because I'm somebody who always falls for it too. Peace guys. Bye.